Hi everyone, good morning, so good to see you. So Alfie's not with me at the moment, so hopefully this is working and hopefully you can actually hear me, so give me a thumbs up if you can, that would be great. So and forgive me for not looking directly at the camera because I've got two screens here. So yes, I know Duke wants to say hello too, don't you? But you need to go and play in the garden like a good boy. Okay, so Alfie's just nipped to work to see whether he can find the samples, but this is really exciting, a long awaited mixed media box kit. So this one is really lovely. It's got some gorgeous stuff in it. You need to get ordering straight away because yeah, then you'll get it first. So first of all, it's called Secret Garden. So that just encompasses so much. It was named after, obviously, the book, The Secret Garden. And that was such a favourite when I was reading them to Rebecca and Ella. And I just really thought it was quite magical, you know, how you'd have a doorway into a lovely overgrown paradise, and then throughout the year you see different things coming up, different plants, different colours, anyway. So this was my inspiration for Secret Garden, and this is a sample that I've made and I've done a video for you. And I'm going to show you on this screen because it is more 3D. So here we go. So we have a 3D box on the top there, and you can see how I've actually got my butterflies. This one as well moves as well, and Alfie's just arrived, yay! And then we have the stand as well, so let me turn that around. There you can see lots going on there, and we've got another little butterfly, and these are actually held on by acetate so that you can't see how they're attached there. But the great thing is, and then we've got some gorgeous, we had to have a little bit of gilding flake, didn't we, and flitter glue. And then we've got lots of these lovely flowers as well, these cut out flowers, these die cut. They're on grey board, and look at the papers at the back there. So I have added some moss out of my stash, and just look at that stand, all the texture you get on that stand is gorgeous, isn't it? So that's got True Grit on it, which is the texture paste. There we go. It's just all the way around, it's beautiful, isn't it? So that's the project that I've done, and I've actually filmed it for you so that you can actually go online and watch that step by step how to do it. I've done it without sound, so it's sped up in places, so you can just pause it if you need to, or you don't need to see me gessoing everything, so you can actually just allow it to speed up or just jump to the next part. But that's all videoed for you. And is it on a QR code, Alfie?
On the letter, which is in the box.
So that's on a QR code on a letter, which is in the box. So you can actually just go through with that. So that's the projects that I've created. So what I'll do is I'll just get Alfie to check that we are okay with everything. Can you see that everything's streaming okay?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, I did it right then. That's excellent. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go over to the other table and we'll do some unboxing. Okay, do you want to sit here? Just give me those samples as well. Okay, so
Morning.
So here we are. So it's a lovely box, a little bit heavy. Let's just open this up. Ooh. Okay, so you have a letter from us, which is your Mixed Media Box kit, and exactly what's in it. And this is the QR code. So what you do with this is you put your camera of your phone over the top, and it will automatically go through to our video. If you don't have that on your camera, you can actually just put that into your search engine, into Google, and it'll go through to it. How much is this box, Alfie?
So it's £25.
£25, okay. And there's at least £40 worth of product in here, at the very least. Mm-hmm. And then we have this lovely pamphlet that shows some step-by-steps. We've got Carolyn Lake in here doing a beautiful shadow box kit. We've got Leslie Blameyer, who's doing a lovely, gorgeous tag. We've got Sue Jacob, who's done another shadow box, and she's done flake as well. Great minds and all that. And Carolyn's done a card. And then we've got loads and loads of inspiration from all of the design team. So thank you so much, Carolyn Lakin, Sue Jacob, Lorna Angwin, Leslie Blameyer and Wendy Wallace for this. So it's a lovely pamphlet, lots of inspiration on there. And then we get to the unveiling. Ooh, so we have 2 brand new exclusive stamps. So you can only buy these in the box kit exclusive. So we've got collector's edition number 69, which is this butterfly, and then we have the collector's edition number 70 dragonfly. And I love these because they've got some texture behind them as well, which I really like. So you can stamp and cut them out, or you can use them with that texture. I will be stamping those to show you. Then we've got the most beautiful paper pack. Okay, so let me come back to that. Then we have some of these grey board flowers and leaves and everything, which are just gorgeous. So you've got 6 of those on grey board, so nice and easy to paint. Then we've got some really big stencils. Now I really like these because they are masks, and so we have this beautiful, I love these circles. What do we actually call this one, Alfie?
Can't remember.
So we've got 2 here, which is brilliant. Okay, and these are really big. So these are about 8 by 5 mask, which are brilliant. Great for jelly plates too. And then we have our project kit as well. So this is the shadow box with the stand that I just showed you. So everything is in here in your Medite. Okay, so let me just pop those back, and then I will show you the amazingly gorgeous paper pack. I love this. So we've got 24 designs in this. And the first page, this is the designs but on ATC, so we use the covers if you know us, and these are just beautiful, painterly, gorgeous pages. I love the paper that we use. We've actually upped the grammage on these, so this is, what grammage is this, Alfie?
170.
170. It actually feels heavier than that. It's really nice, uncoated, so that you can easily stamp on it, ink on it, paint on it, die cut, works really, really nicely. So look at this. So they're all sort of windows and doorways into a secret garden, and then on the back you've got different textures. So there's 24 different designs on this, which is just gorgeous. Look at these. They're just really, really pretty. I love the colourways of them. They've turned out so good.
Kathy's tuned in from New York to watch the launch.
Hi Kathy, thanks for joining us. Love that background. And it's very much painterly feel to it, maybe a little bit Monet, and then we've got just some very general, nice, easy background pieces as well. And a beautiful sort of summer forest. Typical sort of English garden look to it. They're just beautiful, aren't they? I'm just so chuffed with this. It's just worked out really, really nicely. And your ATC's on the back. And I even use these actually for making clusters. So you've got a beautiful set there. And you've got the secret garden information and inspiration as well. So whilst we're here, I have got some gorgeous samples to show you. Look how that mask has been used. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So this is Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. And I love the way that she's actually double stamped this, stuck it on. Really gorgeous. Oh, so this is Leslie's that's actually in the catalogue, so that you can do the step-by-steps with that.
Ella's watching from Turkey.
Ella's on holiday. She shouldn't be working today. She's on holiday. So, but she's working. She's working. She's not working. She's on holiday. So, sorry, I'm just trying to sort out this sample here. Let me just get some of these out. Oh, look at this. This is a beauty. That's the trouble. When they're sent in the post, they can get damaged. I will stick that back on. Yeah, that needs some red line tape. All the work that goes into this, and then it gets damaged on the way. Don't worry, I will stick that back in. Look at the texture on that. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got Sue has done a triple canvas here. I love these. These are, they're just so pretty. And I love the way that she's actually mounted that. Really nice, really good colourways. And then we have something completely different, nice and delicate. And then we've got another from Sue, Sue Jacob. He's taking a leave of absence at the moment, so we're sending her our love and thanking her for all the beautiful work that she's done over the years for us. Absolutely superb, and we're just so grateful for the most beautiful things that she's created for us. So I'm sure we'll all wish her well and all the very best. Oh, look at this. I love the pine cones and the little fence as well, made out of little pieces of wood, twigs of wood. I think that's beautiful. And I love the way this is really dark going into the light there. And I love the way that it's been wrapped around this ribbon. This leaf ribbon has been wrapped around the stand there. Gorgeous. really gorgeous. So Carolyn's, that's in the magazine as well. Just really, really simple use of our Vivids. I'm going to be using the Vivids today, actually. And then we've got a lovely canvas, which doesn't have a name on it. I do know who did this, I do. Just can't recall at the moment. Oh, look how gorgeous those look. Beautiful. And we've got a journal page as well. So there's so much you can do with what's in this box. And then, oh, I love this as well. Look at that. So using some twigs from the garden, some punched out butterflies, some lace, using some of our gilding gum mixed with the luscious. That's beautiful, isn't it? Aren't they lovely samples? So there we go. Excellent. So I thought I'd just stamp out these just to show you what they're like. And I'll just use some VersaFine on these. So let's go for our dragonfly first. Lovely. Look at the detail of that, and I love the background work on it. I think that is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I just use a rag just to wipe off the ink from my stamps, and then pop them back on the laminate, and that I can use for storage. So next, let's have a look at our butterfly. So I hope, Ali, you're having a lovely holiday. She only arrived late last night, so it's only her Thursday. So hopefully she sat by the pool. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that detail in the background. Absolutely beautiful. It stamps really nicely. And of course, with it being red rubber, you get that really delicate line work as well. So those are the stamps. So I thought I might have a little bit of a play with maybe putting a tag together. So I've got one of our grey board tags, and I've just pulled out a piece of the paper from the kit. Let's just use some grab and go on this. Go. Just wipe the nozzle. That's good. And let's just have it. I think let's have this edge, shall we? Let's just move that along there. There we go. And we'll just leave that to set for a moment. So let's just bring in a bit of scrap paper. So I've punched out a couple of these. I don't know whether I'm going to use them all, but I'll give them a go. And normally I would gesso them, but I didn't have time to gesso them before we went on air. So I'm going to be naughty and just go straight ahead with the paint. So let's start off with a bit of Forest Run, and these are our matte paints. Okay, so you only need a tiny weeny bit, okay, just to cover these. So the trouble is, because I haven't gessoed them, it is going to soak in, so I might have to put a little bit more paint on than usual. See, this is why you should gesso really, Kay, but I didn't have much time. Okay, so I've gone over with the Run Forest Run, and then I just want to take the tiniest amount of peppermint tea, and I think I'll just do just a little bit of splattering here, there and everywhere. Just a touch of peppermint tea. Okay, so this one, because I've got peppermint tea on my brush, I will just use that up. There we go. And paper, let's have a look at the paper. So we've got yellow in here, we've got some teal. Okay, so I might just put a little bit, oops, a little bit of teal on there as well. Okay, so where's my teal? I know where it is. There it is. So let's just have a tiny weeny bit just on those areas there. And since I've got a bit left on my brush, let's just mix it in with that. Okay, so that's that one done. I'll just use what's left on my brush. There we go. And let's have a little bit of yellow. Sunshine yellow, why not? Just clean my brush. And let's have a little bit of this, just to add a little bit of brightness to the proceedings. So, because I've got some yellow in the papers, this will just tie it all in. And it doesn't matter that it's mixing in with the green and the blue. There we go. Okay, so that's with that. Alrighty, so next up, oh, where's my new paintbrushes? Never mind. So next up, what I've done is I've cut these butterflies out. Let me just get rid of that. So I've cut these out, and I thought I'd use some of the, sorry, excuse me, some of the Vivids. So I've put them in a palette and they've dried up, which is okay because you can reconstitute them, but I will just put a little bit more in. So that's Loxley Yellow. Where's my Little John? Little John. Oh, we seem to have a lot there, so won't do that much. And we seem to have Real Scarlet. That's fine. So let me get a pipette and some water, and let's just reconstitute all of these. Okay, there we go. And I'd obviously mix some greens in there. So these are an ink, and you can get them in a spray, but I like to use the refills because it's just really convenient how they come in a tube like this. And you end up using very, very little because they're very concentrated. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet the wings first. Now I have actually on this one, I've done it on that, yes I have. So I've actually stamped and put clear embossing powder on these. So I'm just going to have a tiny bit of blue, just a smidgen, and then I'm going to take some of this green that I mixed. So this is like a forest green. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in and let them merge together. And let's have his body in green, shall we? There we go. And you don't have to do much because the clear embossing powder just rejects any of the water, so you won't go over the lines. And also these are translucent anyway, translucent colours, so you're not going to cover up any of the line work at all. So let's just leave that there to just dry off, and let's go on to our butterfly. So I'm going to do the same with the butterfly, just wet the wings. Let's start with the top wings here, and let's go for a bit of scarlet on there, shall we? Just nice and bright. Excellent. Let's have a little bit down here as well. And let's have a little bit around here. Let's add some water. That might be a bit much, but never mind. Just want to soak up a little bit of that water. So just with a paper towel, just dab that in, and that will soak that up. Right, next, let's go for some bright yellow. Lovely. And let's have a little bit of yellow here. And then let's go for a little bit of blue, which is the Little John. There we go. Okay, I keep putting it in my tea, not a good idea. Alright, so I've got some bright colours going on there. Let's just move that along a little bit, and it'll overlap with the yellow to create a lovely green. Then let's just push some of that yellow into the red. Oops, the green's gone in as well. There we go. Leave that to dry a little bit. Let's go on to the next one. So let's start off with some blue. I think I've got a bit of green still on my brush, but that's okay. Let's start off with that. Clean my brush. Loxley yellow. Let's go in there with Loxley yellow, and let's just have some Loxley yellow going over the top of that lovely Little John blue there. And then
Anne says hers never looks like yours.
just practice, just practice. Let me just clean my brush, and then I'm just going over with that blue again. There we go. So at the moment I've just used 3 colours, haven't I? let's just carry on with where we're going with this. So I'm just going to go with my Loxley yellow there. I'm just going to pull in a little bit of that blue. So we have like a fresh green colour. That's good. And then where should we go from here? Why don't we have a bit of original oak, which is a lovely warm brown. And let's just mix that in a little bit with that fresh green. There we go, that's nice. And just to tie it all in, let's just put a tiny little bit of blue there. Okay. I'm just going to pull that green in now over that yellow, just to make that more of a limey colour. There we go, that's nice. And then let's go back to the original butterfly here. So now that I've got that, I can go back in with the Will Scarlet, and let's just go over the top of that yellow, and that will mix into a nice orange colour. So it goes from apricot to orange. There we go. And that just softens that down a little bit. Alfie hates when I do that because it's out of focus, but at least you get to see the colours. He's shaking his head like... Do you not like me doing that, Alfie? Okay, let's just trim this up, shall we? My big scissors are still packed from the weekend. We had our secret retreat this weekend, which was fantastic. Thank you everybody who attended. It was so good, really was. And we were in a different venue, so that was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Good company, good people, good project, good food, lots of laughs. I obviously missed a little tiny bit at the top here. Let me just go over that a little bit. There we go. With my grab and go. Lovely papers, aren't they? Really lovely. So I'm just going to pop a hole in this. There we go. And I did get out a there we go. Let's just have that in. Lovely. The good thing is that, you know, all of these mixed media box kits just fit in so well with all your existing stamps. So I'm just going to put a little bit of texture around the edges. So this is from, turn it over, Stitched Squares. I'm just going to bring this in here, just a little bit. So I like both ends of this stamp. So I did it on the sewing machine and then scanned them in. So it's just some patterns that I did, so that's quite nice. go. Just adds a little bit more to the edges. Instead of inking them, it's nice to just stamp. There we go. That's good. Oh, I've got one missing. I wanted that one. There. Never mind. Never mind.
It's not further up on the back.
No, those are the words. Yeah. This is the trouble. Now I spend half an hour trying to find a stamp that I want to use. Do you do that? Do you spend like ages just going, what's the perfect stamp? So this isn't what I had in mind, but this is nice. Victorian Garden. This would look good to bring a little bit of texture to the background. So let's try putting a bit of this on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. That'll do. That'll do. So this is Victorian Garden.
Kathy's asked what ink you're using for the edge stamping.
Oh, I'm using VersaFine. VersaFine Black. See, that works nicely, doesn't it? Just gives it a little bit more, bringing it forward. Let's just sort that out. Stop moving around. I think that'll do. I think. Oh no, one more. That's it. I promise, just one more. Let's just have a little bit of this going up the edge. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, stop now. Don't overdo it, Kay.
Nick from the Nick Nook says can't wait till we get them.
Oh, hiya. Yeah, it'll be brilliant. You'll love them. Okay, right. So let's see whether I need anything else here, because I did think that we could use a little bit of paper that we've got just to layer up some bits and bats, but I think I might be inclined just to maybe not even. Let me just try a few things, because I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. I don't want to cover up too much really, because the paper just says it all for you, doesn't it? You know, if I do these on, I'll just try out odd little scenarios. This is just a bit of packaging. This was some very, very old music that I bought. Bit of greaseproof paper.
would you believe? Just bend his arms a little bit. And maybe a little bit of this at the top, perhaps. You know, I think we might just do that rather than putting all the butterflies on. This is the trouble, you see. I then faff around for hours and hours. Or maybe that piece. No, or maybe this piece. Okay, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to go with this. Let's just go with it. So I'm not going to stick them down completely. Because I like the edges coming up a little bit so that it's not completely flat. So let's just have, gosh, it's hot in here. Let's just have that there. And a little bit of this here. So it will, the grab and go does dry clear, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so then I've just got, this is just literally a scrap of gauze, a bit of corrugated paper or card, and a bit of you know, measuring tape that I've just stapled together, because I'm always making little things like that. That's good, that's all right. And then little tip with this, put your glue on and then just onto a onto a mat or piece of paper, just give it a wiggle and it'll take off all the excess glue. And let's have that on there, methinks. And let's just have our lovely dragonfly. Just here. Let's just secure him down, let his wings come up a wee bit. Like that. And then I've got some yarn. We had, when we do a secret retreat, we have a swap shop now, which is brilliant because people bring along stuff that they've got either too much of or they're not going to use, or, you know, when they have a clear out. We put it all on a table, even if someone doesn't bring anything, and then everybody else gets a chance to take something different home, which is brilliant. And we always have stuff left over, so I donate that to charities and schools and craft clubs. So I got a lovely bit of this yarn, which I thought the greens and yellows and blues went with the paper quite nicely. Okay, so just to double check, I think that would be a bit too much. Perhaps I might just live with it for a day and go back and say, okay, I do need to stick that down, or no, that's enough, or maybe I'll just put some words on. So those are my thought processes on those. So there you go. But I do enjoy making these big tags. They're just so quick and easy. So your Secret Garden box kit, don't forget, I can't believe it's only 25 quid actually. That's really, really good considering you get so much stuff in it. So I'll just go over what you get in it again. You get the QR code on your letter, which is here, or you just type in that and it goes to the video that I did of my sample. It is quite long, we have sped it up, but it's really good fun. You obviously also get your lovely lace cut flowers. You get 2 big masks. These are going to be so useful, and also I can't wait to use them with jelly plate. You also get 2 gorgeous new stamps, exclusive as well. So these are quite a nice size actually as well. You also get the project, the stand, 3D shadow box and stand. So it's a nice big size as well. So you can do so much with that. And of course, my favourite so far, paper pad. Oh, these are just gorgeous. I think I've covered everything, haven't I, Alfie? That's everything that you get. So £25. How much is it in the States?
Yeah, $25.
It's $25 in the States as well. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, go on then, face on. Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you will have had your order in already, which is fantastic. We'll get them out as quickly as possible. I know that Ella's off, but I say the royal we, that is, we'll be getting these out as quickly as possible. And let us know your makes as well, because of course we've got a Facebook page, Instagram, just tag us in. Please follow us as well. That would be great, and it would be lovely to get some reviews from you as well, because that really does help us. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm really proud of myself that I actually got us going without you being here.
Very good, well done.
I know, excellent. Thank you everybody for all your lovely comments, and we'll be seeing you very soon. Lots of love, bye.